Hello, YouTube and fellow resellers. Kevin the Stoic Reseller here for another What Sold in 24 Hours. And our topic of the day is the economy. Alrighty, guys. So, little known fact. I enjoy talking about numbers. I enjoy talking about our economy and how capitalism works, how businesses work. And what really drives me is just how to get every last 0.1% out of this business. That is what tickles my butt, and that is what drives me forward into the abyss. So let's start it off with our sales today. We had 8 sales for a total of $316.99. Our average cost of goods is going to cost us $99. This AI tool is way too advanced for me. The average sales costs, so that includes shipping, taxes, and fees, $99.53 for 24 hours. My average costo of goods. This AI tool needs some work. Costo. Anyways, $77.36. The net profit, now this is before my taxes, is $140.10. After the 15% taxes, and man, this AI tool had a rough day today. You would think the programmer would learn how to redo this shit. Anyways, the 15% taxes is $47.55, which leaves me with a total net profit of $92.55. Not bad for an average of 3.5 hours per day of work. So let's start off with the big guy today. This is Ryan Michael. This is a Western brand. They have cotton silk, and linen pieces. I haven't found any of their linen pieces. They do well. This is a cotton silk blend, like a kind of like a denim style shirt. I've never seen anything like this. This took about a month and a half. These sell for a lot of money, guys. The cotton ones, not so much. But if you get the specialty like the silk or the linen, those command much higher prices. This one specifically sold for $59.97. The next item is maybe a secret bolo. This is the first time I've ever found these. These are a pair of sweatpants, but from the brand of Sims Fishing Gear. You wouldn't think Sims Fishing Gear would produce a quality sweatpant, but this is, you can just feel it. It is high quality. This took about 3 weeks to sell. This sold for $29.72 plus shipping, and a really, really strong seller. If you see those out in the wild, guys, make sure to cast your net on those. We got Icebreaker. I find this brand fairly often, guys. I'm not trying to toot my own horn here. I'm just saying that this is a brand that's pretty local to me. I can find this regularly, and it sells very well. This brand is just a very quality merino wool brand. This sold for $34.97, and I listed that this morning, and so it sold within a couple hours, guys. That's pretty solid to me. You know, you list something, it sells in hours. I mean, can't beat it, dude. So we're gonna talk about this item, and then we'll talk about our topic of the day. So we have Faherty. Faherty is honestly, I think every reseller has like a brand list, and this is within my top 10. Faherty is just, I find at least 1 or 2 pieces every time I go thrifting on my big thrift trips, and it's just such a good brand. It's so strong. The pieces are quality. The style is pretty much evergreen. This sold in a matter of the week. I think I listed this on Monday. Sold for $30. So really, really strong sale there. So guys, the topic of the day is the economy. And, I paid pretty close attention to it. I've taken a keen interest in it. over the course of my adult life. And I see people on YouTube here, they're still talking about slow sales, about this eBay, about that eBay. And it's like, my sales have, I mean, if I hit $300 a day, I'm a happy camper. But the economy is in an interesting spot. And I wonder if that has something to do with it, guys. Let's think about it. Interest rates are pretty high still. The Fed is still thinking about increasing those rates to still stem the lasting effects of their idiotic maneuvers of giving free money to everybody. We're just now paying the consequences for that. I think the job market is kind of a glass jar. I think it's going to break at some point because it just doesn't make sense that debt continues to go higher, but unemployment continues to be at an all-time low. There's still more jobs than there are people willing to work. And yet the economy, and if it's just, it doesn't feel right, guys. It just doesn't feel like it's driving forward. It doesn't feel like an unstoppable moving train. It feels like it's like the little engine that could. It like chugs one step at a time here. And at any time it could slip and just come crashing down. But you guys tell me, what is your guys' like, I recommend don't go look up stuff. Don't give me the, oh, well, look at what this person said. Look at what this person said. I want you to tell me your personal experience. What is your eye test? What is your personal test? What is it telling you? How are you feeling right now? Do you feel uneasy? Do you feel satisfied? Do you think the economy is going to grow? Or do you think going into next year, the economy is going to dip? Who knows? It very much could be. But what we're going to do? We're going to keep listing. We're going to keep selling, because I believe the used clothing market, or used goods market in general, is going to exponentially rise in the next 2-3 years, even with an economic downturn. There is data that backs it up. There's research to back that up. There are research papers out there stating that the reselling market, the used market of clothing specifically, is set to triple in the next 3 to 5 years. So jump on board now or forever be left behind, guys. So let's get into our final items here. Guys, this is a RLX polo. As you can see here, it's the Riders Cup 2020. It's a size small. If this was a large, I would have asked near $40 for this. This sold for $29 on an accepted offer. Sold within a couple weeks. The next item. Boom! Lululemon, guys. I still think Lululemon has a place in the resale market. If you're keen enough to be able to research the styles without the style code, or just know what you have, you can get decent money. This is the Metal Vent Tech Crew long sleeve. It sold on $26.97. That was a 10% off offer. I had it listed for $30 plus shipping, and that also sold within a week. Very strong. I sell those all the time. You haven't seen them. I haven't found them recently, but when I find them, I know how to price them. I know how to list them, and they sell rather quickly. Here's another item that has sold within the day. Now you're going to look at this and go, Kevin, what the F are you doing? This thing looks crispy. I mean, look at that. It looks like it's never been worn. Guys, this thing had holes in the cuff. The button was missing. This thing had flaws. And it blew me away because I knew it had flaws, but I got it at a very discounted rate. But I just couldn't believe that an item, especially Pendleton, would be so crispy, as if you just bought it off the rack. And it would have holes. It would have missing a button. I just couldn't believe it. But hey, someone else liked the condition enough. They gave me $22 plus shipping within a day. Who's going to frown upon that? And guys, my last item is a Vineyard Vines Edgartown polo. This did take about a month and a half to sell. This is something that I wouldn't buy under 2XL, guys. Unless it's the performance line. Vineyard Vines, just in general, is a very tier. Like, you know, because I have like what? I have your shit, your mud, you're just above mud, you're great, or you're good, you're great, and you're walking on water tiers, okay? This under 2XL is you're a mud tier. You're just mud. You're just almost shit, but you look like it, but you don't smell like it, kind of thing. Sold for $21.22 in about a month and a half. Pretty solid sale. I'm happy to get that. So that's the end of the video, guys. If you like these type of videos, please let me know down in the comments section. Share my video, like and subscribe, and tell me, again, how do you feel about our current economic situation? And until tomorrow for another What Sold in 24 Hours, rule the day.